Hey guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming. Welcome to the Void and welcome to today's video. As you have seen in the thumbnail already, the video is gonna be about Taara, the woman with the hammer, who doesn't see that much playtime, at least in my games. She's not picked as often as many other heroes. Might be the case because there are stronger solo laners, or it might just be the case because she has... I would say she needs some time. She needs to take some time until she gets her full kit. And in my experience, she is quite item dependent as well as dependent on her ult. She's a little bit like the ult is a little bit like the one that Mundo has in League of Legends. But then Mundo has the capability of soaking up every single shot from an enemy team and just destroy the whole team still, because of the mechanics, how he works. And this is not the case with Taara. So as I didn't want to show Taara on a solo lane, because I don't have the impression that she's gonna be super strong, I'm gonna show you Taara as a support. And the video is mainly about Murad, our Murad, destroying the enemy team in the blink of an eye. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I promise that I'm gonna bring it, and you will see two things: a really nice Murad on the one hand and a support Taara build on the other hand. And I hope you guys liked it, and if so, hit that subscribe button below the video and the like button, of course, as well, if you haven't subscribed already. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into the Armory section, and then I've got some gameplay. You know the deal. Thanks for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the build. It's not super spectacular and it's not really a support build, as we don't have a support item and we don't need one and we didn't even think about it. So don't take this build for granted. You can play this build in solo lane, and I just used the solo lane build basically for the support role that I was actually doing here in the video. So we've got Gilded Greaves, we've got the Mantle of Ra, we've got the Mail of Pain, which is a good item on her. We do have the Aegis, which is already one of the best items in the current meta. I'm always skipping the Medallion of Troy for Gaia's Standard at the moment, and then we have a Blade of Eternity, which we're not gonna buy anyways because the game doesn't last that long and we're not having that much gold, which would have been kind of cancelled by the fact that a support item would have given us gold. Huh, that's a no-brainer basically, and we didn't use it. So for Arcana, I would go with my AD tank build. So basically the build that I'm showing you is the solo laner build, as I already said, so everything is twisted around the solo lane, and I would play Taara like that. We've got Indomitable. That's the first rune. I've looked it up how to pronounce it, and we've got Benevolence, or Benevolence should be the right pronunciation. We've got Skewer. That's it. 10 times armor, HP, and armor pierce. These are the important stats that you want to have. And enchantment wise that's again the solo lane thing. We do have the Raging Inferno for a little bit extra damage. We're gonna have the resistance just to stay in the battle a little bit longer because we are playing Taara as a tank and she is a tank. And we are using the Devil's Awakening to get cooldowns and increase the damage reduction, which really kind of works well with her ult as she's getting health back. There we have the Tower Blessing, which means that you will have to stay next to towers. It doesn't matter if that's your towers or the enemy's towers, because the enemy towers activate that passive ability as well. And we do get the regrowth. Guess what? We have a healing effect on the ult. Isn't that crazy? So here we go. That's the complete build for Taara, and I would say let's hop right into the game and we're gonna have a look on how this worked out in the end. Here we go, boys. As you can see, I've got the fiery skin, and we are having a Lindis on our dual lane, which I always feel it's a waste. Lindis is a waste. Lindis is supposed to be one of the premier junglers. She is like one of the premier junglers, and I always have the feeling that if you are playing her on the normal laning phase, you are wasting potential because there are better AD carries And there are worse junglers than Lindis. So this is kind of a downgrade, and I don't know how I should feel about it, because it actually doesn't make any sense to play her here. She's got great mobility that she can use against a lot of enemies. She's got great spells that she can use against a lot of enemies. But the problem is that is always something that she's gonna use as soon as she's in the jungle. Guess what? She's a jungler. Like, she's an AD carry, yeah, but in her heart, like, her true profession is jungling. I let myself get hooked here, which wasn't really the smartest thing to do. And you guys will see that there are gonna be a lot of deaths. And this is gonna be the first one. Yes, this is it. So we're starting up quite rough. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how Violet could be killed by me in this instance. It was just like, it was one of the most hilarious things that I've seen in the last 5 minutes, because that was just, why? Dude, why? What is your problem? Like, why are you standing next to me? And then we just stomped them. I mean, the beginning was stupid, but then in the end it turned out quite well. Now here comes our friend. I totally forgot his name. What's his name? I don't know. And we just wrecked him. Like, what was your idea? Like, what were you thinking? There are 3 different heroes. We've got a tank, we've got a massive damage dealer with the Murad, and we've got Crixie, who has insane damage at the moment. So, dude, what were you thinking? Like, what was the idea behind this? It was, hey, look at me, I'm in charge now. It doesn't matter, it doesn't work. That's not how you're supposed to play the game. And I'm the one to judge here in this situation, because that would be a total void of dust mistake. And again, I mean, that was cool. I didn't see him, so that was a really good move. And now Arthur joins the flock, and again, Murad is just killing the thing out of those people. It's one of the games where you actually feel sad for the enemy, because you are just ruining lives. Look at that! Did she, like, there was a triple. There was a fucking triple, and that Murad was already dead, like close to being dead, and the ult was just so crazily good. And I mean, I don't know if his positioning was actually like kind of, yes, I was planning that, or if it's just lucky gameplay, but it doesn't matter. A triple kill is a triple kill, and he got out alive. Like, that's something that's got to say you something about the... I mean, I think this game does tell you more about the enemy team than about ours. I think that's the resolution that I have for this kind of thing, what happened here. So now we've got the boots. And we do have the first item, which is actually quite okay-ish. I don't know what this was. I simply don't know. It was like one of the most wasted ultimates in the entire game. It was like, look, there's a tank. My ult is not gonna hurt him anyhow. Let's just ult him here, so he just gets the feeling I can hook you every single time I want, my love. And I was like, yeah, well, I just don't care. Even if I would be dying, I just don't. I wouldn't care. Like, what's the thing? Like, what was he thinking? That I try to avoid brushes from now on? Was that the idea behind it? Whew. Sometimes I just don't get other people's strategies, and that was merely one of those. Where you are actually having the idea about... What was that? I do have these moments as well, but so I can totally understand how that person must be feeling in this brush. It's like your finger is on the ability, and you're like, I can hook him. But why ult? Like, dude, that's the question. That's the question that I want to ask you. So if you're watching this video, please put a comment beneath and send me some Amazon vouchers. That would be nice as well. So here we are. That must be the most devastating move in the entire game. Taara is split pushing, and no one is there to stop her. No one's there. Like, I'm just on the tower. Like, and I'm not doing damage. Like, I've got a massive hammer, and I'm just hitting their goddamn tower, and no one's there to stop me. Here we go, split push. And I'm just gonna fucking continue as long as possible. My team is dying down there, and then we've got Arthur, and look at that. Arthur was the solo laner. And he's on level 6. And I'm on level 7. Do the maths, children, do the maths. That's not how it works. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should check out that brush. I'm like, dude, I just stole your red buff. And here you go. He is level 7. And I'm level 7 as well. And I'm a level 7er right now. I mean, he will have more gold. But there's actually nothing I can do against him. Like, and I ulted. And now I'm gonna die. Run, 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 run. This is the case where you are kind of cheering to yourself because you have no clue what's gonna happen, because you know yourself and you know that you're capable of doing everything. From mega killing the whole team with that amount of life to dying horribly on the next minion camp, everything's possible with this channel. If you want to have surprises, better subscribe. So we do have another item, which is actually quite nice. And we are going to have the Aegis right now. I love the fact that I'm getting the mana item first and I don't use any mana. Clever. Really, really clever. Doesn't matter because Murad is basically just playing the game by himself. Without any... Oh, I do get shield. He shield broke me. Now I saw the icon for the first time. And I'm gonna get stunned. Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Look at that. 28. Sometimes it's better to surrender. But I'm not a fan of surrendering. Like usually if someone wants to surrender, I'm gonna just not do it. That was stupid. Like that was like entirely stupid because it did not really help us to contribute to the game. We both got killed here, which doesn't contribute to anything either. And Murad just kills people. 12-0. So more than half of the kills of our team have been done by one single person. Cool thing is that my team is actually thinking while playing, so they're doing the Abyssal Dragon right now after we just killed the middle laner, so they won't have anyone who's able to sneak by and just have a look if we are there. I feel the Mantle of Ra is one of the best items to complement the looks of Taara. Oh, he's playing crit. That's weird. I don't know what I was doing here. But then it doesn't matter because there's Murad and Murad is gonna save the day. I was flying around, which was actually quite scary. And there we go. Enemy defeated, killed, there we go. Crixie's dying, doesn't matter. And I'm saving it for the team. That was a team saver, guys. That was... Don't think that I just usually do shit. And there we go, another legendary move, and he's just gonna teleport back and ruin Violet's life. Wow, that was a really nice play, actually, dude. I didn't see that when we were playing. Well done, Hugo. Well done, my friend. I appreciated your playstyle. You guys are gonna watch the video anyways, so I can put some bullshit in here. My back hurt as like shit. It's sitting around the whole day and it feels really, really awful. So here we go. 9 minutes played. We are closing in and we do get some of their towers, and I think that is just... That's ace. Did she just waste her ult on nothing? Looks like that. Oh my god. It's so bad to watch it. My team's not really willing to fight, but it doesn't matter. I mean, as I'm the tank, I think the whole role was actually quite nice. So I was standing there soaking up damage and my team got the kills. I'd say role fulfilled, because Emily is not really tanky. Quad kill, what the fuck? As that 12-something-ish from the minute 7 or something wasn't enough, we're just gonna quad kill the enemy team. Right now, we have... Oh, now I see. Right now, we have been able to get to almost double the kills, or more than double the kills of the enemy team. That's the 3rd or 4th Abyssal Dragon, which gonna make their life not easy at all. And we have... Well, I was saying that we're closing in at minute 10, I guess. So now, 1 minute and 30 later, we have already removed their first tower from the inner circle, which is gonna mean that we are going to, yeah, rip up their asses quite soonish. I think that Grog was Diamond or Veteran player. I think he was Veteran player. The team members that I play with always check the results after we are hitting the analysis page. I don't really care. If I lose, I lose. If it's to a bronze player, that's even worse. That's how I roll about it. It doesn't really matter who killed me or who ruined my life. Tool is just dealing so much damage. I was really thinking, like, what is this Toolon doing? He's like one of the most mobile characters, and okay, I died, but he died as well. And I was just like, dude, you should have saved your stuff for the important players in the game and not me. I am not scary because I'm just a mere tank. A support who wasn't even contributing to half of the kills that my team has made. Wow, that's the statistics. That's some nice statistic over there. Anyhow. Oh yeah, Errol was AFK for a short while. That's his name. Oh, he was the jungler. I see. Okay, if your jungler is AFK, that's always a bummer. Like, that's like one of the most devastating role stat. If you have been missing someone there, that's just gonna cause trouble. Sad, Panda, sad, but 35 to 15, that's quite a low light. She just popped. Everyone's dead. And we are just hammering down their core. I think that was the last action of the game. Grog was ulting and we won the game. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was how you play Taara as a support. Or better. Like, you can already, or you can as well play her better as that, like, if you want to. Wasn't the worst. 30 points. 37.1 damage. Okay, so the last thing that I can say is thank you that you watched the video. Thanks for staying until the end. And 21. Ah, my goodness, that was so crazy. Okay, anyhow, I wish you something. Wish you